So I'm Julie Mackay and I'm the Executive Director of the Australian National Committee for UN Women, and our role is to further UN Women's mandate around gender equality in the areas of ending violence against women, women's leadership and women's economic empowerment. We try to make sure that every day we're actually sending a summary of the stories that relate to the work that we do out to our board, key stakeholders, and we also do a number of weekly summaries to members and people who are investing in the work that we do. So we use both Isentia Connect and Media Portal, and we've been using both of those services for about 2 years. That has meant that we've been able to access incredible support in terms of media reporting, monitoring, but also being able to use the database and to connect to journalists directly and say, look, we know that you're interested in this area. Would you like to publish a story that's affecting women and girls around the world? Our event-based work needs a lot of support, but the other side is where around the world there are situations of conflict, disaster, the impact that has on women and girls is really significant and impacts UN Women's ability to do our work in those countries. On a day-to-day basis, the sorts of things my team do is review the media clips and look at where UN Women might be getting coverage around the world, where some of our issues here in Australia might be getting picked up, and look at where we might need to follow up stories or follow up events. The Isentia products are really easy to use. We've got a really small team, so we rely on interns and volunteers to support our work. I think the value that it provides to us is twofold. It gives us information that we need to be able to go out to our donors and sponsors about the reach of our work, but it also enables us to get access to detailed, timely, credible information that helps inform us in our policy and advocacy discussions. I've worked at the National Committee since 2007, and before we had the Isentia support, we weren't able to do the work that we can now do. We used to rely on Google searches and trying to find the information ourselves, which was hugely time-consuming, but also meant you could actually miss a whole area of work or area of priority. So it's actually completely transformed the way that we do business.